You guys are not going to believe this. Are you ready for this story? I saw this last night and I thought this was a joke. I really did. I really did think this was a joke, folks. But this is not a joke. Folks, I'm wondering, man, how in the world do we allow prisoners, people that are in prison, especially for heinous crimes, how in the world are they able to file a lawsuit this crazy? Now, if you guys remember, man, during the election, President Trump was very, very critical of the Biden-Harris administration for allowing millions upon millions upon millions of illegal aliens to come into this country. And where are they actually putting these people? Let's just be real. They were putting them in the black and brown neighborhoods. Yeah, because when they actually sent them to the wealthy neighborhoods, guess what? Martha's Vineyard, they got them out of there within 48 hours. Actually, more like 24 hours. They wasted no time. And they sent them to poor black neighborhoods for the most part. Trump came out there and said that these people that they're actually bringing in, they're taking black jobs. Newsflash, Trump was right. Because these people that are coming in, they're low-skilled workers, and mainly they're taking away jobs from black men. That's a fact. Now, folks, I'm curious. What is racist about saying that? It's not racist. Trump was stating the fact, man. See, Trump isn't like your typical politician. This man is just going to be honest to your face, where as an establishment politician, man, they'll try to tap dance around. Trump ain't doing that. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Look at this here. Donald Trump hit with bizarre $30,000 lawsuit from jail pedophile, accusing him of racist comment. This man actually believes what Trump said was racist. Now he thinks he's entitled to $30,000. Now, maybe this guy's not very smart, but let's just say that what Trump said was actually racist. Newsflash, it's protected by the First Amendment. This lawsuit should be dismissed immediately. Immediately. And I don't know why this guy, his name is Anthony Sharp, doesn't seem to be very sharp. This is a 58-year-old black man that has a long criminal history of abuse with kids. Yeah, but he's trying to lecture us that Trump is a racist for making that comment. Nothing was racist about that. Anthony Sharp, I guess, wants his 5 minutes of fame. Hey, you got it right here, but you are a moron. And this guy probably is never going to get out of prison. $30,000, man. Wow. It says here, Donald Trump faces one more legal hurdle before he enters the White House after a jail pedophile launched a bizarre lawsuit accusing the president-elect of making triggering racist comments. Child porn pervert Anthony Sharp claimed he suffered emotional trauma after listening to Trump warn about immigrants stealing black jobs in an August 2024 speech. He suffered emotional trauma. Does anybody really believe this? What about the emotional trauma to your victims, Mr. Sharp? What about that? Sharp, who is black, claims the inflammatory racist remark was especially hurtful to the descendants of slaves. Obviously not, because President Trump in this election actually got more of the black vote than what a typical Republican actually gets in the last 50 years. Black men came out at a pretty good number for black people and voted for Trump. Yeah. Oh, no wonder why, man. I actually know why he probably filed this lawsuit, guys. Look at this here. Was allowed to anyway. The 58-year-old sex offender wants up to $30,000 in damages, according to the wacky lawsuit, which he typed up in a prison cell in Soledad, California, where he is serving, get this, 25 years to life. 25 years to life, guys. I guess only in the People's Republic of California do they actually allow something this bizarre. Now, I'm wondering, man, does Anthony Sharp even have a lawyer for this? I mean, what wacky lawyer would actually want something to do with this so-called lawsuit? Doesn't make any sense, man. It really, really doesn't make any sense. Look here. It was mailed to the Palm Beach County Courthouse in Trump's home state of Florida. And the incoming president was served with the paperwork on December 2nd. We're just finding out about this, man. Look at this here. Quote, what Trump said on national TV was downright racist, as this particular defendant has a well-known history of making such comments, wrote Sharp, who was convicted of possessing child porn in 2016. Yeah. Let's hold on a second, man. Let's give a little bit more background on Mr. Sharp, because I don't believe that this Daily Mail article actually goes into something else he did. Because they mentioned over here on the Post Millennial here, and this is a picture of this scumbag right here. That's a picture of him. I'm wondering what the left is going to say about this lawsuit, man. Are they actually going to defend a pedophile? I'm curious about that. Look at this here. Where is it at? I know that I actually did see it because back in the 1980s, this man actually violated a young kid under the age of 14. What was it in this one, or was it in, maybe it was in this article right here? We'll get to it though, guys. Anyway, this is what he says. Quote, immigrants are stealing black jobs. Just to make the statement alone is racist as well as slanderous to me and my family, because what is a black job? Well, Mr. Sharp, you don't have a job. You are a prisoner. You're doing prison work. Prison work. He goes on. Well, let me tell you what a black job is. Really, from a black point of view, a black job is considered picking cotton peanuts for their slave masters. Wow. So this convict here, this felon, thinks so little of black people, he considers a black job as picking cotton and peanuts. Wow. Now, Trump did address the black jobs thing. He said, it's any job that a black person holds. He is right about that. He's right about that. But this scumbag thinks so little of black people, he thinks that we're cotton pickers. Sharp appears to have taken issue with Trump's repeated references to black jobs coming under threat in campaign speeches and during last June's presidential debate with Joe Biden. Quote, coming from the border are millions and millions of people who happen to be taking black jobs, Trump told a gathering of the National Association of Black Journalists. They're taking the employment from black people. Yeah. And I don't even need to get into Simone Biles, man. I made a video on her on the sports channel. Other leftist people, man, they were all triggered and all that. Oh, right here. This is where they actually mention Sharp's criminal history. Sharp has a criminal record dating back to 1988 that includes a charge of lewd or lascivious acts with a child under 14. Yeah. Classified by the state of California as a sexual violent predator. Wow. He was denied parole this year and won't be eligible again until September of 2027. Wow. Yeah. Look, he actually brings up Nick Fuentes here. His rambling 2-page complaint also attacked Trump over his much criticized November 2022 dinner with white supremacist agitator Nick Fuentes. Wow. Down here, it talks about Trump campaign distancing itself from Fuentes. Actually, Trump said he didn't even know Nick Fuentes. Guess what? Nick Fuentes is buddies with, wait for it, Kanye West, who happens to be black. Yeah, Kanye brought him to Mar-a-Lago because we know that Trump and Kanye are cool with each other. Yeah. Quote, that makes you racist and a liar, declared Sharp. He adds, I want to note I have nothing against Mr. Trump, but when he starts talking racist or making harmful statements that hurts my family, that's where I draw the line. Well, you heard it, children. You hurt children, Mr. Sharp. I can't believe this is even allowed to happen, man. I cannot believe this lawsuit was allowed to be filed. But it did. It was allowed to be filed, man. And I'm pretty sure, man, the MSNBCs, the CNNs of the world, they're probably cheering on this guy to actually win this lawsuit. But I got to be honest, man, this thing isn't going anywhere. What Trump said is protected by free speech. Whether you like it or not, it was free speech. And him having dinner with Nick Fuentes, I don't believe that's grounds for a lawsuit. Yeah. What an idiot, man. What an idiot. I guess only in California, man. Only in California could something like this actually happen. I mean, what judge in their right mind is actually going to take on this lawsuit? Who actually will allow this to go through? I guess maybe Warren Marchand up there in the People's Republic of New York, but I believe this actually filed in California. Trump actually got served for this. He got served papers for this. How does this even happen? How does this even happen? This is bizarre, man. Really bizarre. Yeah, you got a whole statement of claim here. Got his name on it. Anthony Sharp. Wow. This is crazy, man. This is really, really crazy that this was allowed to actually be filed. And this man says he suffered emotional trauma after listening to that. When he caused emotional trauma to children. This man should never, ever, ever get out of prison. Never. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.